Hi, everybody. This is George Foshin, Call Realty Best Palos Verdes Homes. It is the June 1st, 2020 real estate market update for Palos Verdes in the South Bay. So, first things first, go to my website, bestpalosverdeshomes.com. Hover your mouse over seller and buyer tips and see this link right over here, Palos Verdes Real Estate Trends video. Click that and that will get you to the appropriate page. We'll let that load. And let's take a quick look. Now, any of the charts that you see here, you'll be able to hover over the chart and stop the slideshow. So the first thing I want to focus on is supply and demand ratios. And I'm reviewing here the period of time of December 2009 through the end of May. And the last 2 months, and looking at the differences between demand and supply. I'm just simply taking the number of pending sales, which is a function of demand, the number of homes going into escrow, and dividing that number by the number of new listings that come out in the market, supply. Very simple. It's all about the facts. So we can see that in the 6-month period of time, the market has been much better than in just the last couple of months, where in the for Palos Verdes Estates, as an example, there wasn't enough inventory keeping up with demand. Things were selling too fast, 107%. Basically, for every 10 new listings coming on the market, 11 existing listings were being put into escrow. That's not quite the case anymore. That's dropped quite a bit. And the same for the South Bay as a whole, 76% to 64% in the last couple of months. As you go through the charts, then you'll see how prices have changed for the Palos Verdes Peninsula. And then you'll see what the number of months of unsold inventory, another function of how the market is doing, has changed across the various cities of the peninsula and the South Bay as a whole. Now, what this metric answers is, given the rate that properties are selling, that homes, I'm just focusing on single family residences, that homes are selling, the pace, how long would it take to sell existing levels of unsold inventory? So better than average days on market, this is really a truer measure of how the market is doing. And we can see that for Rolling Hills Estates in December 1st, 18 through May 31st, 2019, there was 239 days of unsold inventory. We're now up to 275. And you can see how those numbers have changed for the varying cities of the peninsula. Some cities have done better and others have not. For the peninsula as a whole, though, things have improved. 287 days of unsold inventory last year to 257 days of unsold inventory in the most recent 6-month period of time. So here, when you get here, you can scroll through the charts and learn a little bit more. I have the table down here that you can study. Give me a call if you have any questions about the data portrayed here. And of course, last two things here. If you don't want, and you shouldn't, if you don't want your search patterns recorded and your contact information sold to multiple real estate agents, don't go to sites like Zillow and Realtor.com. That's how they make their money. You're not paying them any money. So how did Zillow, for example, in the last fiscal year have $1 billion, that's a B, $billion in revenue? Well, they sold your information to multiple real estate agents and multiple advertisers on their platforms. Same with all the other systems like them. So, if you've been wondering why the number of spam calls and spam emails have increased, there you go. So rather use this site, search homesinprivate.com. Your information isn't sold, shared with anyone at any time for any reason. Yes, it will ask you for your email address and your cell phone number, but that information goes only to me, nowhere else. And then you might be interested in kind of checking this out too. Really interesting. All right, that's it. Thank you very, very much for watching. Bye.